Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Sanjay Sharma, and today we are here to discuss one more important topic for term two, that is AI project cycle. Okay, this is basically revisiting AI project cycle in your syllabus. So this is not a new topic. We have already learned this topic in class 9 as well as class 10 in first term. But beta, this is also introduced here in this chapter NLP. The basic motto of this topic is here is basically how we can make a project that is related to NLP. Clear? Perfect. So this is about AI project cycle. Today we will discuss about AI project cycle as well as what type of questions can be asked in term to exam. You have seen the previous video. Like I have received only few queries that we have discussed on already discussed on the Google Meet. If still you have any query, you can text me and then we will follow. After this topic, we will move on the next topic, that is chatbot. That is very important. You got at least 1 or 2 marks from there. That will be I will share with you tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Clear? So let's start with the today's topic, that is AI project cycle. So before we start AI, that is called project cycle. Project cycle is the steps taken to complete a task from the beginning to its end. Everything that basically you follow from the starting of a work or a task or a program or a project or any task till the end. Whatever you follow, you do is basically called project cycle. Okay. For example, if you want to construct a house, the very first thing is basically to locate a land or to purchase a land, and till you basically move inside the house, you shift from your old to new house is basically called project cycle. When we're talking about AI project cycle, AI project cycle provides us with a framework of planning, organizing, executing, and implementing an AI project to achieve a target. That means we are making a artificial intelligence based project, and the cycle we will follow is basically called AI project cycle. Clear? The stages of AI project cycle. The very first we have problem scoping, data acquisition, data exploration, modeling, and evaluation. There are five stages that basically each and every AI project cycle, sorry, AI project basically follow. The same way, if we're talking about AI project cycles based on NLP, will always also follows the same five stages. These are problem scoping, data acquisition, data exploration, modeling, and evaluation. Problem scoping. This is the first and the crucial stage of AI project development, which focus on the identifying and understanding problems using 4W canvas. Who, what, where, and why. These 4W is basically called 4WS canvas. This stage basically completed by using this 4W canvas, you will put your problem inside this and then you will find out whether your problem is relevant or not. It is an analytic approach that involves taking steps to solve the problems and setting up goals that we want our project to achieve the solution. Okay. Data acquisition. This is the second step in which basically when we got a problem, now we'll find out data that is related to your problem. What is our problem? What is type of data we require is basically called data acquisition. Like name said, data acquisition, that means you are acquiring data from different sources, and then you will work on it. This is called data acquisition. So sources for data acquisition is also important. It might be asked in the exam, as maybe in 1 marks, or question can be write any two data sources. Okay. So very first is surveys. Okay. I hope just few days ago you have seen opinion poll or exit poll from different news channels. So what they will do? They will do a survey. They contact people, they communicate them, and then discuss what will be the output. Okay, this is called surveys. Like YouTube provide a survey, this ad is relevant to you or not, which mobile phone you are using. So this is basically called survey, where you are taking opinions from the others peoples, what they actually want, what they are doing, what they think about this problem. This is called survey. Then next one is web scraping. You search on internet on different websites and then collect the information. This is called web scraping. Sensors. This is very important, beta. Sensor maybe basically it's a part of IoT, Internet of Things. And these sensors, there are a lot of sensors, like different type of gas sensors, methane sensor, alcohol sensor, as well as LPG sensor, smoke sensor, light sensor, uh, ultrasonic sensors, color sensors. Okay, or your phone has too many sensors, automatic brightness sensors. So each and every time these sensors will collect data. Sensors will also use to collect the data. For example, I hope you have seen such type of a mini project that is made by students. What they have done, they have a mini Arduino programmable board and some ultrasonic sensor as well as a LCD. They just use this to find out the height of a specific student. They will put it somewhere, and then when you just come down after come down between the step where they will mark as a stand-up time and the sensor, they will find out the height, okay, each centimeter or inches. So such type of things are also used to collect information. That sensors will give you information. Okay, this kid is this is size of height. Then they will record all these data. Sensors is also used to collect data. Cameras is recording. Yes, maybe a CCTV camera, a mobile camera, or any camera. They are recording videos, and this video is a source. This is a type of data. Observations, yes. Many of the times we require observation from other pupils, like your subject teachers, your class teachers will give some observations about you. Okay, so this type of observation is also a data source. Then we have API. This is called Application Programming Interface. Do you know how you will see some ads on your mobile phone? If you're using MX Player or something else, freeware type of application software, you just seeing some ads and ad can be changed. If a company is paying to a manufacturer, the developer of a company, they will display the ad. But if company denied to continue the things, what they will do? They will remove that and put someone else, other else. But how it's possible? Basically, they don't have the access of your mobile phone. Then how they can change the ad which you watched? This is done using application programming interface. Discuss later on. The next step is data exploration. The data, whatever you will find in the second stage, now you will explore it. Okay, you will find it. What is relevant to you and what is not relevant. This is the third stage in the AI project cycle. It refers to exploring the large data to uncover the patterns or trends needed for the AI project. It is considered to be the first step in the data analysis where unstructured data is explored, researched, filtered, and visualized to decide the strategy for the type of model used in the later stage. Just take a simple example. I hope maximum of you is basically visiting supermarket like Big Bazaar, Vishal Mega Mart, Easy Day, and many more. So just think about it. You are a manager of a store. Perfect. So we have different places, different states, different districts, and having different type of culture and the pupils. Perfect. So what we actually face, like in the month of November or December, when we have Diwali celebration, maximum pupils are looking for lights, diyas, gifts, sweet, and such type of things. Okay, as well as some specific dress like kurta pajama or some other types of things. So what basically we'll do, it's very tough to make a order for the upcoming session. So they will use these techniques. Okay, they will find out the total summary. Okay, the total sales of the month, and then they will use data analysis to find out which type of data they have will be categorized in different forms, like grocery, like clothes, or this is also called fashion things, something like this. You will check on Flipkart or Amazon what will say. Then we have electronic items, then gift items, then stationery, and they will find that in the month of November they have sold 70% stock of gift items. Okay, so what they will do for upcoming planning, they will order maximum product from the source they got. Like in the last year, they have sold 70% of gift items. So this time, for this type of celebration, they will order the same thing or the relevant thing in a bulk quantity. And the things that is not so much popular, not trending, will be have a less space. Clear? This is called data analysis. And this is done inside data exploration. What is relevant, they will put it there. What is not, they will remove there. Okay. How they will do this? So this data analysis will be take place using too many things like data visualizations. For example, take one more example. I have a list of your class. Okay. Maybe you have 40, 30, 50 students. I have a data of all of you. Okay. Now I just want to know number of students who are secured more than 60% marks. Okay. The students secured more than 40% marks, 80% and above, 90% and above. So the one thing is I just go through the spreadsheet, the data, and find out one by one. 60% one, 70% two, 80% three. Or the thing is, I just make a chart having a like a bar chart or pie chart, which shows me like 60% students secure more than 80% marks, 20% secure more than 90% marks. Okay, and 10% or secure more than 95% marks, and 10% students secure less than 40% marks. So instead of going through or review the 50 students marks, it's better just see the chart and I just got the things what basically I just required. This is called data visualization. This is a part of data exploration. Now, data modeling, an important stage in the process of AI period cycle where we decide on the techniques to be followed for building a model from the prepared data. Data, whatever we collect, is basically in the form of human understandable things like English language or maybe numbers, as well as maybe something else like photo, pictures, videos. Okay, that is easily to find out by the human beings. But machine can't work on that. Machine basically require data in the form of binary numbers. So this binary number conversion is required some mathematical logics, some tricks. So this is basically called data modeling. Just to model your data as per the requirement of the machine. Basically convert this data into binary numbers or binary language. So this is called data modeling. This is done by the model you will prepare for your project. Machine learning, supervised, unsupervised, and again we will divide reinforcement learning as well as something else. Okay, so not now today, we'll discuss all these things later on. Just remember this definition. This is the way by which we just put collected data into the machine by converting it to our language to machine language, basically in the form of 0 and 1. Evolution. This is very important, and this is the part that we are learning right now. This is chapter NLP. After this, we have this topic that is called evolution. In this, we will learn all these things: accuracy, precision, recall, and F1 score. Okay, it's very easy topic. You got it, and it's by from this topic you got at least 10 marks. 7 to 10 marks you will got from this topic. That is evolution. This is very important stage of out the efficiency and performance of the model. After the model is designed and trained, then the reliability of the model is checked using testing data. There are two words that is very confusing: testing data and training data. The very first thing is both will be collected during the second step that is called data acquisition. Okay, the testing and the training, both type of data will be collected during the step 2 that was data acquisition. Training data means the data that is used to train the machine is called training data. Next one is testing data, by which we are testing the machine, whether the machine is right or wrong, working properly or not. Okay, this is called testing data. So very first thing is we will never ever use sorry, training data as testing data. It's like I have just given you a few questions as so some type of training how to solve the question, and the same question is can be asked in the board exam or your main exam. That is wrong because you have already trained with these questions. You will do it. But inside this option, what we will do, the data which we have prepared to train a machine cannot be used as a testing data. Okay. This testing data is given as an input to the newly created AI model, and the output received is checked and evaluated on the basis of these 4 points: accuracy, precision, recall, and reference score. We will find out all these fours in the next chapter. We'll do it in this week as well as learn about how to calculate which is good and which is not good. Okay, this is called evaluation. Questions related to AA picture cycle we will discuss, but one more thing is there, beta, in your syllabus this is example of CBT. CBT is basically called cognitive behavioral therapy. In this is a type of therapy that basically pupils who are having some issues like they have a stress, or maybe they are having some problem like a behavior problem or mindset of a person is not normal. Okay, so by using these techniques, these therapies, pupils are going to be get better. So very first thing is this is a problem. I will just tell you. This therapy includes understanding the behavior and the mindset of a person in their normal life. With the help of CBT therapists, help pupil overcome their stress and live a happy life. Nowadays, this is very painful stress. Each and every one, maximum pupils are facing this problem. So how we will come back, get out from this type of things? How will we feel relief by not having such type of diseases like stress and all these things? So for this type of problems, we have this solution. This is called CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. So very first thing is problem scoping. So if we find out problem, then problem was the very first rule was who can cause, who has the problem. The pupils who have this problem is basically called the stakeholders. Whom is the person that is directly or indirectly affected by the problem is called who, basically called the stakeholders. So stakeholders कौन है? The pupils who are suffering from this stress and onset of depression. What do we know about them? People who are going through stress and depression need to consult a psychiatrist. What can cause? What is the nature of the problem? What is the problem? Problem is people who need help to consult a psychiatrist and hence live miserably is not going, basically like the name says psychiatrist. People is not easily go for a checkup or a therapy. They just point, oh, this is a normal thing, just leave it, not required. So this is the problem. They know that they have some issues with their behavior as well as they are feeling some stress and depression, but still they're not looking for a doctor, they're not going for a therapist, they are not looking for a psychiatrist. This is a problem. Next W is where. Where means where does the problem arises? What is the context situation in which the stakeholder experience the problem? So when they are going through a stressful period of time, or some accident or some unpleasant experience they have in the past or past life. So all these things are the problem where this problem arises. Clear? Then why? Why can was why do you think it is a problem? How you think that it's a problem? It might possible it's not a problem. So you will find out yes, it's a problem. We have seen, we have learned some research papers, news headlines, some videos by which you can say this is a problem. This is the phase that is called AI project cycle. First phase, problem scoping. Then second thing, we have data acquisition. We will find out data according to our problem. We will explore data, visualize data. Then we will prepare a model. And finally, we will check the evaluation. Now, next topic is questions related to AI project cycle. The very first thing is, it might possible you got a 4 marks question in section D that will be like a problem is given. Okay, now you have to make a 4W canvas. Okay, you will define the problem and then you will put different type of things like who, what, where, why. Okay, and then you have to do this. Second thing, it might be asked in one or two questions different type of data sources. Okay, what is the difference between testing data and training data? Second question may be asked, what is data visualization? Then evaluation is a part of second term. All everything that we have learned in evaluation is important. Thing is this beta, we have only two chapters. Basically, it's a unit. So each and every topic is important. You cannot leave anything. You have to learn each and every topic. Then you can secure good marks. Okay. So this is something by which we will do the things. Okay. So that's for today class. I hope you don't have any problem. If any problem, you can WhatsApp me, you can text me. Then we will discuss in the next video. So thanks for watching. If चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो कर लीजिएगा so that you got the notification when I will upload the next video. So next topic for next video is chat.